Haunted Hearing Aid. Recorded live by Luigi C. Russo, Chief Poet Officer of PoetLuigi.com. He will also comment on various entertainments recently consumed. And now, let us hear. I am the bird of bocce. I wear number 33 on your face. Lover's Lament once entered a bocce ball, and it floated into a player's face. Later that same night, a bocce ball with Lover's Lament slammed into the bar, shattering bottles. Then another bocce ball was hurled at a girl that reminded him of that once lover. Tonight was now, and the lover's lament was swimming in the emptiness of Mr. Paiyne's Scotch glass. Mr. Paiyne. Oh, Mr. Bartender man. No, wait. I always wanted to say this. After all, there's a picture on the wall of you, and you ain't a man. Oh, my dearest, rarest gem, can you give me another Scotch on the rocks, bar wench? Ah, yes, I do love the sound of bar wench. Sounds homily, Lee. Damn it, home-like. The essence of home. Whispering to his empty glass, which could have been but never sought again. The bartender pours, smiles, and reminds Mr. Paiyne that will be the last. The bar restaurant will be closing in a couple, and that he is the only customer left. Mr. Paiyne makes a writing motion for the check. Mr. Paiyne, check, please. Ah, I miss her. Miss it all. What was that? Who said that? Bartender, here you are, sir. Mr. Paiyne, yeah, I'll take a beer. That's not what you said. Smiling inside at the play on words jokes. Bartender, I said that was Mr. Paiyne. Yeah. I got it, Chooch. Ha. You want to give me a ride home? Home. Who? What are you, an owl? Laugh all the way out. Mr. Paiyne goes to his car, opens the door, sits in passenger seat, realizes he is in the wrong seat. As he is about to scoot over, he lays his head down, reaches at the moon, and pinches it. Good night, fuckerhead. A house, a basement, a space designated as a wine cellar. The wine cellar contains homemade wine, 5-gallon, liter, empty wine and liquor bottles, booze given over the years, various other tools, apparatuses pertaining to winemaking, a stool, a man on a stool. The man is staring through the wall, pretending to look at the night sky. Quickly, he shakes the image from his head. Zio yells with mocking pain, since he knows no one is around to give him assistance but himself. Zio pours himself wine in a small glass. Gotta sip it. Sip my ass. Glass is drained, followed by a shot of whiskey. Zio, I am alone because I am liable just to me. Who you speaking to? Now, who are you speaking to? Oh, just myself. Why, so am I. Nice to meet you, Zio. And nice to meet you, cuz I shut up your face. Then Zio remembers why he came. Into the basement, glances at his watch, over 2 hours ago, to look for some old Italian-American songs. He was hoping to cheer himself up, but seems to have done such an amazing job boozing it up. Ah, yes, boozing it up. Everyone seems to be boozing it up. Bring on the booze, making the world 1 star better, burn brighter. Zio searches for some CDs. Realizes the CDs might be in a different part of the house upstairs. Damn it to hell. He grabs a small bottle of wine, walks up the stairs, seeks a glass, walks into the kitchen, pours himself a glass, and asks if anyone would like a glass. Huh? I didn't hear you. Speak up. Chuckling, and within seconds finds a seat near a window, stares at it and mutters, I'm so sorry. Passes out in the moonlight. The bottle of homemade red wine rests nicely on its side, near a pile of envelopes. Zio, alcohol-induced sleep, is filled with horror, guilt, love, hate, violence, caressing sorrow. As the moonlight reaches full radiancy, Zio shoots up. Who there? What you want? I got a gun. I will kill you. His strong, slurred words go empty in the night. Nothing appears out of the darkness. A silence envelopes the scene, and in that scene, Zio stands outside his door in dark blue sweatpants, gray found, oil-stained cutoff that shows off his tiny biceps. Moon phase, the moon, Luna, lunatic. A bedroom scene where a woman sits up in her bed, throws darts at a picture on the wall. The picture is of two elderly people, man and woman. The man in a gray suit, the woman in a blue flowing dress. Neither smile, just stare in the photo. The picture is riddled with holes from years of dart throwing. Over and over, it is the mantra of Madeline Sparrow. Damn you, quick wham. Damn you, quick wham. Damn you. Her last dart was already thrown, and too much of a night chill in the moonlit night to get out of bed. Plus her legs are tired. Time to watch a silent movie. Madeline Sparrow had a thing about silent movies. She'd go to the all-night silent movie festivals and watch them all. Silent movies, focused on the film. The over-dramatic scene, facial expressions, nicely made up, smooth, fake, the music, the piano. The fun part of silent films is trying to read the lips, and nearly the lips never match up to the words. The lips go super fast and seem like yapping, a whole lot of yapping going on. There's a whole lot of yapping going on. Yap, baby, yap. Staring at the screen, hearing is off, volume is muted, and her head hits the pillow. Exhaustion takes over, squirting over her like glaze on a ham, slowly dripping on different body parts, caressing her deeper and deeper into the bed, not knowing sleep was becoming welcome, and there was an extra dart under her pillow. She grabbed it and threw it blindly, mentally aiming the dart at the darted up photo. She was aiming something she had done over 1,000 times this week. The dart flew, pinpointing at its target, reaching silently on target at the photo, mainly the area under her father's nose. But tonight a shadowed figure stood in front of the photo, casting soft stares at Madeline Sparrow. The dart no longer sped to its destination, rather slow-motionedly gathered less momentum until it melted into the front part of the shadow and dropped to the floor. Pointless. The shadow let the dart hit and fall, moved toward the TV. The TV powered off and its screen cracked, along with main fuse blowing silently to a crisp. Into the shadowed night goes the shadow through the wall, stomping quickly into the door of the moon. Madeline Sparrow saw or heard nothing, but smelled something burnt and felt the soft vibration within. Eyes flared open. Due to unknown reason, she thinks she heard the voices of her parents laughing stupidly. Anger, she rolled in her bed to sleep with bitterness swelling her mouth. That concludes today's reading of Haunted Hearing Aid Volume 1, Evil is Here. Now let's move on to the Hearing Aid On, Hearing Aid Off segment. I'm sure this is everyone's favorite. We had the 2006 World Cup game, Italy versus Germany. You could see kind of our hustling, defense awesome. But Italy did flop down quite a bit. Germany was really tough. I don't remember the two goals that were scored so quickly. All I remember is Del Piero's second goal, and in overtime, awesome. I remember that day sitting on Jamie P. Party Time driveway watching the game. Me and him drinking and shouting and cheering. Good times of 2006. Hearing Aid On. The Hulk Hogan Real American documentary. Episodes 1 to 3, I kind of knew a lot of that stuff, but episode 4 was, that was the kicker, like that's when he died and people were crying. And, the character Hulk versus Terry. It was, I was watching wrestling in the 80s and all the way to the 2000s. Just fantastic wrestling times. Always bring back memory. Hulk's still the man regardless of, when people die, they die. You just have to look at the art that they left behind, and that's what you focus on. You focus on the good stuff. So hearing it on. Music, Damn Yankees. The album is called Damn Yankees. I damn forgot what I listened to. Hearing it off. Boy Meets Girl. Real Life album title. I kind of wish the boy didn't meet the girl. That gets a hearing it off. The next one, the band is called Bowling for Soup. The very best of Bowling for Soup. It should be called the very worst of Bowling for Soup. There was nothing for my hearing aid, so hearing it off. Dead Daisies, album called Radiance. And this is one of those, like, I look at the album cover, I'm like, oh no, not one of these. And then it was surprising. It was like a modern rock. It was like a modern, I would call it, it wasn't too heavy, kind of 80s. It was like a soft modern rock. The music, it was good. No complaints. Hearing it on. What is this? Bright Eyes. 5 dice, all threes. I don't know. It was just some oddball clown songs. A whole lot of songs about threes, all threes, all threes. This is actually kind of, it started off okay, and then it just got weird towards the end. So they get a hearing aid off. Category 7. The album's called Category 7. Band Category 7. Just a lot of loud, yelling and loud and garbage. So they get a hearing aid off. Robot Chicken, Season 2. They had a snow job skit. That was pretty funny. Joe's making fun of them. And I think there was even a dragonfly being used. Again, I can't tell which 12-inch G.I. Joes are being used, but Robot Chicken's pretty funny and making a lot of fun of a lot of stuff that I grew up with. So I'm guessing Seth Green is probably my age. And also, Seth Green was in 2 movies that had G.I. Joes in them. So, get your hearing aid on. And then Charles in Charge, Season 3. There were no G.I. Joes in there, but it was just funny. And nobody can beat the humor of Buddy and how Charles makes fun of him. Great, great humor, family fun. That gets a hearing aid off. And that concludes today's podcast. So have a great rest of your day.